When it's raining outside, what's on TV just makes you cry. Come on to the light side with the bright side, and everything will be alright.
Oh yes, it is us once again.
Back again for round 3, but 2.
Yeah, fair. The Brightside. And we are doing a newscast, which we have not named yet. So
It's just the news podcast, dude.
yeah,
Thankfully, it's a Christmas special
it's Christmas not so special. Yes,
or something
like that. Yeah, the Christmas special no one wanted, as K-Glow called it, which I do. That's fair. I like that. This is not gonna be like the Monday show. Was it on Sunday or Monday?
Who even knows at this point? I cannot tell time.
Fair enough.
At all.
I can't. I'm like a dog with that shit. It's gonna be news based. We have some stories we're gonna talk about. The links to all the articles will be in the description. A Christmas story in there or two, and we're gonna inform the public about the bright side, which all these will have. Because then what would be the fucking point? Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whenever we talk about news, there's one thing we have to talk about.
Trump
New, that Trump new. It's gotta be Trump. There's no other way. We cannot do a newscast and not talk about Trump.
Sadly, that's the world we live in.
Yes. So, this will probably be the shortest segment. We're just gonna break a few things down very quickly. Just because a couple things that I know that not everybody knows. One, impeachment is not get rid of mint. Okay? Impeachment does not mean guilty, gone, out of there. It'd be really cool if it did, because then impeachment would mean something. But it doesn't.
It means like nothing.
All impeachment means is that now you are able to be put into trial for an alleged wrongdoing. However, there's a little thing a president has, me and Kyle talked about this earlier, called a pardon, which kind of negates the whole trial system. If you can just pardon yourself, or have the person you ran with and who is now president because of you just pardon you. So that kind of ruins the whole impeachment flavor to me a little bit.
If there's so many loopholes and outs to it.
So many ways to avoid doing what impeachment does.
And it's like a huge drawn out process. It seems pretty meant to not let the dude get out.
Exactly. Yeah, and the trial is before the Senate. And we have a Republican dominant Senate. So, I don't know, man.
Dang, dude, the Democrats should have stacked the Senate this time instead of the judges.
Yeah, exactly.
Supreme judges don't got shit.
Dude, if they'd have stacked both, it'd be a clean sweep. Schling! Out of there. But no.
No.
They wanted to pull the judges card. And now, they kind of but now all this does is it makes Democrats look weak and petty, and it makes impeachment seem...
petty.
Just weak and petty. What's the fucking point? I don't know. I definitely think Trump will not get, indicted by the Senate, but I do think he'll probably not win again.
Yeah, he can't.
I think he's
no
done.
Way.
But I guess maybe if that was their whole goal, then fair enough. Because the Democrats, oh my god, the Democrat candidates are trash.
Yeah.
You got mummy Joe Biden, trash. Poor Bernie Sanders, freaking Doc McBrown, like we said last time. That man is beat. But that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to say about Trump? There's not really.
There's not much word.
That topic has been beat on like a drum. But we just want to impose impeachment is not the end of the line. It's pretty much the beginning of a line that ends back where it begins, which is pretty well off. Yeah, nothing's going to happen. It's all going to be fine.
Brought to you by the people who invented filibusters.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, founding fathers.
Exactly.
You really did that one good.
Filibusters, impeachment plus pardons. It's just what a great system we have. But we're not here to bash America. We're here to talk about the brightness in the world. So, Kyle, what is a bright side to the Trump impeachment?
Oh, God.
Give me one. I'll give you one. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. The bright side to the Trump impeachment is, one, it gives Trump another, like, because, Trump was the richest president to ever be elected, richest person to ever be voted president. He was the least political in modern times to ever be voted president. And now he's one of the, like, 4 presidents that's been impeached. And he's going to get impeached and it's going to go nowhere. So then he can say, it was a witch hunt from the beginning. It even got so far to the impeachment, and even the impeachment did nothing. So the bright side is Trump is going to be just fine.
Yeah, he has to be okay.
Yeah, he'll be.
I mean, come on. He's like a super rich guy.
Dude,
rich people don't die.
Listen, if you take a job and then the salary for that job is $1 a year because you had to get a salary and couldn't get nothing, I don't feel like that job's going to put you in any positions where you could get, like, screwed for the rest of all time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't feel like that risk is there. I feel like it was just like a title for him, To the plaque of the Trump legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, the Presidente.
I was about to say, now the presidential suite in the Trump Towers is a whole new freaking thing. You know what I'm saying? That's like fat money. Fat money.
Because it's, oh man.
It's so
the
good.
Poor people.
Yeah. But anyway, that's
Well,
pretty much all about Trump. Now,
we're moving on.
a little Christmas article for you guys. This is an article on NBC News, and the title is How Christmas Became One of the Biggest Days of the Year for Hackers. And Kyle is going to take this one. Here's the mouse. You got it. He's going to read it to you. Like I said, all these articles will be in the description so you can read them yourself.
Literally read them out loud?
Yeah.
Oh. Christmas Day is now a peak time for hackers to demonstrate their skill, purposefully anger people, or try to extort money from vulnerable businesses.
That's a great way to put people in. And there's like a picture of like an Xbox One.
So I really hate
NBC News website is the trashiest trash of all trash.
Okay,
but here we go.
This is okay. 5 years ago this Christmas, some people who woke up to a new Xbox or PlayStation hoping to play the latest video games might as well have received a lump of coal.
What?
It turned out to be a harbinger of holiday computer grief to come.
So 5 years ago, it was... This is a 2018 article. So, what'd you do? Go back. You clicked on something. Yeah. 2018. So this is talking about 2013, which I do remember this happening.
Yep. It's old school, man.
Okay, get off. I'll control the mouse. Technical difficulties from the Kegel, but it's all good. Alright, here we go. 5 years ago. Alright. Start here. A hacking group.
A hacking group called the Lizard Squad picked December 24th, 2014 to launch an attack against the computer networks of the two gaming systems, and they succeeded in knocking the networks offline for much of the next 2 days, temporarily turning 300 gaming consoles into pieces of junk. I mean, and like, this goes on, like, these happen like pretty much every year is what this is saying. We can skip down a little bit.
Yeah, read this one.
For hackers, Christmas Day is now a peak time to demonstrate their skills, purposefully anger people, or try to extort money from companies or businesses that might be understaffed and vulnerable. For online retailers or video game networks, attacks may hit when consumers have the highest expectations that computer systems will work, and tie many computer professionals to their desks on the holiday.
So basically, what we've gathered from this is, when I first heard this, I was assuming what this was people buying a bunch of nonsense online, using stupid sites, easily getting credit card numbers. But no, the example they give is literally the day when these game systems come out, the servers and shit for those games got like hacked and things got unusable for the people. So this really has no benefit. This is all just for killing the vibe of some gamers, man. And that is not good. That is not... This person, I don't know who it was, but these hackers should be shot.
Whoa.
You buy a PlayStation 3. rivaling the greatest console of all time, the Xbox 360. You want to play the game. You're a gaming gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody hacks the network the game is foundationed upon.
And you can no longer
and
play
you
the game.
can't play a damn thing, and all your information is just getting splooged into the world like a freaking info orgy. What is this? This needs to be stopped.
But pretty much DDoSing is like the simplest shit. Not really, but a little bit. You pretty much just get into the server, and then you're like packets, and it just overloads the system, and it can't compute any more fucking bandwidth. That's not the right word. I'm sorry.
Right here. Just read this article right here. It explains what it is.
I'm not just gonna read the fucking article, dude. That's not cool.
What do you mean? We're going over a news article. We have to read the fucking article. I'll read it. The type of attack that hackers often deploy on Christmas, including during the Xbox and PlayStation outages like we've been talking about, is called a distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS, like this retard was talking about, in which the attackers try to overload a network services with artificial traffic, like he was saying. They send packets, they just fill it with all this fake traffic, and it floods it. And it makes it so it's unusable. It overloads it. Doesn't know what to do. So, what they've done is they stepped up their attention to Christmas time attacks. Dude, so notice this. Christmas time is one word. That's awesome. A year ago, preempting the seizing the domains of 15 DDoS for hire services. Yes! And announcing criminal charges against 3 people less than a week before the holiday. Yes, 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 yes. Kill them. Old school. Get a little pyramid made of razor blades and make them fall on them while doing a somersault split. That's the only way. And then the rest of this is just, more about that. But yeah, that was the main point, is that Christmas time is actually not a time for holly and joy. It is a time for fear. Because all people are going to do is try to ruin your fun in any way.
Because it's easy and does a lot of damage.
And nobody, like I said, nobody benefits. This isn't like stealing credit card numbers and you're going to get a bunch of nonsense. This is just, I'm bored. I have this easy little thing I can run to ruin some people's day. And I'm gonna. And that shit is trash. That shit is uber trash. You can't, and just, they didn't even, luckily they did catch them. But the problem is that anybody can do it. Anybody who really wants to do it can do it. They need to ban it. They need to, I'm telling you, take these people out in the street, give them rabies, and let them all fight to the death.
Whoa.
These will never happen again. Because there's no benefit. It'll only be bad for everyone. Okay? Get the Titan serum, inject it in some guards,
and get them.
Let them beat these guys to the fucking pulp, and DDoS will end. I promise you. I promise you. The next article we have is a little more cheery for the Christmas spirit. Kidnapped Texas newborn to be reunited with family after mother's death. Now this, I had to read this about 4 times because this is just so many questions, so many unknowns. Basically what happened here is this woman here, what is her name? The infant's name is Margaret Carey. The mother's name is irrelevant. Mama had little baby Margaret, right? And she has a son, a little 6-year-old boy. She dropped him off at school in Austin, Texas. I'm assuming it just says Austin, but what the fuck, there's no other Austin. And then she just goes missing. Nobody knows where she went. Nobody knows where she goes. There's a little missing person for, I think, 21 days. And then she gets found in a car parked right outside the back door of her lifetime friend of, I think it's 40 years, 33 years. Okay. Her name is Megan, I believe. But it's spelled Magen. I swear to God, send whoever named this person with them DDoS people to the Titan Wolves. Because this is awful. This is awful. It just says longtime friend, but then it says 33. So that's probably where I got the number. But regardless, the baby, this is the best part. So they find this car outside of this woman's house. Lifetime friend. Pop the trunk. Mama Bear is in the trunk, strangled to death, dead. Night night. Merry Christmas. The baby, the little infant less than a month old, is inside the house. Alone, perfectly healthy, perfectly fine. Nobody else is home. Baby's just chilling. Like nothing's going on. The state takes the baby. The baby's now going to the, the woman's husband, the father. The lifelong friend got charged with 2 accounts of kidnapping and 1 count of tampering with a corpse. I guess, we talked about this earlier, I guess it's not evident that she was the one who actually strangled. But, I mean, she got charged with kidnapping the 2 of them.
And they were
then
definitely
charged with
strangled.
tampering with the corpse of the one. So I guess, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I couldn't really find anything else about that. But
what do you think could even be the motive?
Who knows? Lifetime friends, that doesn't mean shit.
Who even knows?
Yeah, that really means nothing. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Here's the bright side of this. It didn't happen to you. And it really didn't happen to me.
Baby lived.
Baby's fine. Living without a mother and a traumatized father.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
I don't know. Because she has a 6-year-old son who got dropped off at school, which sucks, by his mom. So as he got out, he was probably like, fuck this bitch. And then the baby has to grow up with no mom ever. I don't know.
Everyone's just like, what the fuck?
It's all just a bad situation, but it's not a bad situation that involves me. Or you. Or you. Anybody.
Except
Anybody
him.
that I'm talking to or will hear this or I will ever talk to. Hopefully. And if it does, then I'll rewrite this. I don't know. I'll reword it. I'll just dub over all of this and say, wrong! But until then, that's pretty much it. I don't, there's no, motive. There's no, all it really gives us is that the baby's fine and the mom was discovered last week. It doesn't say what day, it just says last week. Which I think is pretty, I'm about to sneeze, pretty great. Ugh. I've been sneezing my ass off all week. And now we have
This
more
stupid
interesting
shit, dude.
of a story. I'll let Kyle read the title and I'll read the rest because he does not like reading articles.
I got it.
No, go ahead. Read the title. I got you.
A motorist accused of running over a girl because she wasn't Mexican is now charged with hitting a black child. So, me and Brandon have talked about this one a couple of times before because
it's pretty wild.
What? And yeah.
Let me just say this, since this is about race. I am white. Kyle is a black man.
This is true.
Kyle is an Egyptian. I am a German. Okay, so we are as black and white as it gets. Okay, and I personally think they pull the race card too much. Not because the race thing isn't. It's not that it's a non-issue. However, I feel like there's a precedent of layering importance, and I definitely feel like the fact that this woman, as we'll read, she hit 3 or 4 kids in one day.
Because this could literally just say motorist accused of running over a girl and child.
Right. Yeah. A motorist accused of running over a girl is now charged with hitting another kid.
And it would have been the same thing without the extra.
And yeah, because she was a Mexican. Who? That's I don't know.
When it comes to I can understand don't say hate speech, but who cares about the racism thing when it comes to the killing?
Right.
Just get them for their danger to society.
Exactly.
In general.
Right.
And if they're like that, then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I say just read these 3.
She's just out here hitting people.
Right.
Stop her. It doesn't matter why.
I agree. Yeah, and when you're talking about it, I feel like the fact that she's hitting kids should be most important and most talked about. I think there's way more details in here about her saying a derogatory statement and, she was racist and she did it for this reason than the fact that she actually hit multiple kids with a car. Hello? What world is this? All of them 14, 12s, like...
And, like...
youngins.
It's kind of... The article's kind of sketch, but this is CNN. But some of the, like, stuff, like, right here, the boy was walking along the curb of a How do you even pronounce this? Des Moines?
I'd read the beginning first. But yeah, there's certain parts of this that are worded very strange. And yeah, it says, the boy, his leg got ran over, and then two little paragraphs later it says the boy's injuries were minor. So, the Iron Man leg, I don't understand. Like, for a 12-year-old to get his leg ran over would never be a minor injury. So,
don't know what that is.
I'm not sure. But yeah, here's the rundown. An Iowa woman who told police she ran over a teen because she was Mexican, first line, it should have just ended after anyway, has been charged with another attempted murder after police said she hit a 12-year-old boy on the same day. Nicole Poole Franklin was charged with attempted murder last week after she intentionally ran over a 14-year-old girl with her car and made a series of derogatory statements about Latinos. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Because twice now, it's kind of prioritized the fact that she's made bad statements over the fact that she hit 2 kids with her car. I really don't understand. Anyway, in just an hour and a half after that incident with the girl, West Des Moines police said that she used racist slurs towards a clerk and customers at a West whatever convenience store and threw items at the clerk, landing her assault, theft, and public intoxication charges. I don't know. I feel like the first paragraph saying that she has 2 attempted murder charges, and then the third paragraph is like, she was throwing stuff at a clerk and said some racist stuff. I really feel like they like blew the load really early and just had to fill paragraphs. Cause
after that it's done.
The first paragraph has filler in it, like,
and it's done,
and it's 1 sentence long, and it has too much filler in it. Oh, CNN. So yeah, long story short, this lady's out here hitting kids, and she's also racist, which sucks, but she's out here hitting kids with her car. And they're more focused on the rate. Like, I don't, I guess, I'm not saying it's not important, because, she's hitting kids with her car. I would like to know why, and if the reason is because she's just some crazy racist bitch, then fair. That can be stated. That's good information. That gives us some context.
But does it need to be repeated?
Every single sentence. She hit a kid, and then she said some racist shit. Like, okay, well,
what's the added for?
Yeah, let me just focus on the hitting that fucking kid part. That's pretty crazy, if you ask me.
But she's just out here doing this, apparently.
Hitting kids. I don't understand. Okay. So let's just go back a little bit, because it says, an Iowa woman told police she ran over a teen because she was a Mexican, has been charged with another attempted murder after police say she hit a 12-year-old boy on the same day. So I guess she hit both of them and then got caught for one, and then it was found out that she was guilty of both. But, like, she's just out here just hitting kids.
Stop this woman, dude.
And they're talking about that she's a racist woman?
She's just a loon, dude.
She's a bitch hitting kids.
End of
story.
If you're a racist, that's kind of messed up. But, like,
yeah,
you can totally be a sane, normal racist.
Right.
Who can, like, be in the same room as people
exactly.
and function correctly.
If she goes...
Like,
sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No, you're good.
When she goes to heaven... and God is like, all right, let me look at what you did wrong. You lied when you were a kid. You said some racist things. I don't know about that. You hit multiple children in one day with your car.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I feel like at that point, that would pretty much be the tip of the iceberg. And if it was the other way, if the first thing was repeatedly hit kids with car in one day, I don't feel like he would keep going on with the list.
He would just be like, darn.
That's enough. That's enough evil to talk about right there. You don't have to add this, like, spice of racism to this girl kill kids with her car. It's not needed. Please.
Fuck unnecessary.
For the love of God.
Political charge.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why?
Just to make it a democratically sided.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, you know.
She recently said she voted for Mitt Romney. It's like, oh shit. I see. Okay. See, look, and this is the worst part. There's one whole little sub thing that says at the bottom, the crimes were motivated by hate, police say. And if this was the article where they were like, dude, she said slurs about the Mexican girl, she got caught throwing some shit at some, like, Indian dude and called him fucking Hindu. Like, this is the spot right here down towards the...
And this is all that needed to be said.
And this is all that needed to be said. And the rest could be, woman tries to murder multiple kids in one day with her car. And then the bottom can be like, it's possible she was a racist. But, however, more importantly is that she was hitting kids with her car.
It's this long, drawn-out thing. And that's all they're trying to do is make you just scroll. And
look at this.
Dude.
Little sub-point that y'all be able to notice. Okay. So, you see what a scrolly thing is?
Yeah.
And this is the bottom of the article.
Oh, my God.
The whole rest of this is all ads.
For
delicious.
At least it's for other articles. Come on.
That's awful.
But they're pretty bad ads, yeah.
It can't be a fifth of the page is the article and the rest is ads. That's not good. And the bright side of this is that, well, for one, the bright side of this is, for one, I totally forgot what I was going to say, because I know what Kyle's going to say.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Dude, the bright side of this is that the girl that she hit was not white.
Kyle's opinions do not represent the opinions of the Brightside podcast. Anything Kyle says will be wholly deemed unto him, and he will not be responsible for the opinions or the.
Dude, come on. If she was white, they couldn't have made money. They couldn't have got these clicks. They couldn't have put Latino over and over.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I guess the bright side for CNN was that it wasn't a white girl, so they could have 8 more lines of text to add to this little article, which I really feel like has enough to it alone. But I think race is more spicy than murder. People get murdered every day. You don't get just like an outward racist every day. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why it's a little more clickbaity to be like, racist bitch runs over kids, as opposed to just like, kids get hit. It's like, which one? I mean, I'd click on the racist one first, to be fair. But it's bad. Bad journalism. Bad clickbait. Bad CNN.
Bad CNN. Like a dog.
Shit, I'm smacking my one finger with my other finger. Bad.
Shame on you.
Shame on thee.
No talent.
No talent.
Dude, that needs, we need that on a soundboard for sure.
Yeah.
No talent.
I will find this video that we're referencing and put it in the description. It's a video, quickly, of a short man yelling at this like teenager for trumpeting in this little business area. And he calls him a no talent. He asks him who he thinks he is. He tells him he brought Bob Dylan on stage. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Oh my God, it's the best. He's this tiny little man-woman with like a bald spot and his pants are up to like his titty line. Oh, it's so good.
He does look like a woman from
He
Power.
does.
Dude.
I didn't.
Like,
it took so many times to watch it to actually know if it was just a horse woman or a man.
Usually dudes don't get bent like that.
Super emotional. Just like, and he's like feeding off the rage and just keeping it going and going and going. Like,
it's like, dude, what are you doing? Just go.
No.
Just walk or something.
Yeah, man, we blow our load and we roll. We'll punch you one good time and it's over. You don't just like fester on and keep building ourselves up and up and up. Like,
there's no reason.
Good God, man. Grow a pair of manliness. A whole pair. And I think that'll do it for our articles. So the bright side of everything is that none of it really affects anybody.
Right.
That's at least the bright side for today. The overarching bright side. The impeachment will mean nothing. Woman found dead with baby alive doesn't mean
just
shit.
that woman and that family is fucked.
Yeah,
I mean,
racist woman hurts like dude.
Apparently didn't hurt the kids at all.
Oh
really.
yeah. The bright side I was gonna say is the bright side is that she continued to keep the women can't drive tradition alive, with even trying to hit kids and successfully hitting them and still doing no damage because she's so bad at driving. But I couldn't even because Kyle's was.
I'm sorry.
It's you can say it. I can't say it. You can say it though, so it's fun. But this has been the second. Well, the second bright side. The first bright side news. Any last words, Kyle?
I don't think so.
I don't either. This has been the bright side. Play us out, intro.
When it's raining outside, what's on TV just makes you cry. Come on to the light side with the bright side, and everything will be alright.